like the rest of them. Cheer fanatic for that dun, yeah. New house in the hills.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Tennessee Titans. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Right to the air is Leonard. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Fowles. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 11 there. And that's a great first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
A run, and this is Ashton Genty. And he'll get two on this one before being taken down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Genty. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 15. On that game, good for a Raider first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from them.
And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Leonard. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, you know the hit's coming. But guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
We'll run the toss to Genty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. you got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On third down, they go with Genty.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the... And oh, how about this early on? They block the kick. But he's not going to be able to advance as the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on down.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
Got it. Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays inbounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Check. Panther. Go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Hold the ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. There's fans open right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
79. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
19, Panther 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Panther 11, 19 Lion.
Now, faking the give. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 2.
So after 1, it's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. As we are ready to get back underway. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And 3rd down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton, touchdown Vegas. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this one.
Makes the score Titans 14, Raiders 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And a good run there. And give him 5 yards. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Vegas.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And off they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Leonard to throw here on 3rd and long. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Once again, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. In motion, that's Thornton. A run, Genty. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 4 at 14-10.
Tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drop 60. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Here we go. Here we go. Warriors, 60 Eagles. 60. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They'll talk things over before third down. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Go.
The third quarter begins with a run. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down.
60 average, 60 back, please.
He'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he will score. Touchdown Titans. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans move out to a 24-10 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll run with Denty. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Denty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in! Touchdown, Tennessee.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Give to Genty, running right. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. And he's going to have that 1st down. Tackle made up around the 35.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Leonard. Pass caught right side by Thornton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Leonard. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
Leonard to throw again. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he's into the end zone yet again. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown Titans. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Score, Titans 38, Raiders 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. To throw on 1st and 10. Leonard going up top. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. We're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. He'll get this off to Genti. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, it is Leonard. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Leonard. They'll try and set up the screen to Genti. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Titans may have recovered, yes. Tennessee ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield is Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. It's a gain of 34.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
Okay, ready?
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown Titans. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Titans stretch things out even further.
Raiders 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Genty. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
By Quay Walker. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3rd down and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Bowers the man in motion. It's 3rd down, and here is Leonard. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
16 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
A handoff. Running left is Genty. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he is out of bounds. That one good for 26 yards.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
Go!
Run right at the gut with Genty. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now a give up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown Raiders. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will get just a bit closer.
52. Raiders.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go!
They'll turn and hand this one off. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Roll. Let's go now. Ready?
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
19, fire, alert, go!
Right back to him on first down. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So it's a win here for the Titans and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.